हरिः कन्ना।
Now let's figure out the binary variables or dichotomous data from our real world data sets. But before we do that, let's look into some of the widely used examples of dichotomous variables. Okay, let's begin with, there are a lot of examples. Some are, I'm going to write down one by one so that it would be much easier for you to uh, capture. Binary, this is 5, binary or dichotomous data. So examples: heads or tails, obviously. And male or female. Then rich or poor. Democrat or Republican in America. BJPN or Congressian in India. Pass or fail. And under age 65 or 65 and over. 65 above and over. So under age 65 or 65 and over. So these are some of the widely used examples, and if you see, binary variables are a subtype of dichotomous. Again, of course, it's I interchangeably use binary or dichotomous, but in actual scenario, binary variables, or let me write down that, binary variables are a subtype of dichotomous variable. So variables assigned either a 0 or a 1 are set to be in binary state. That's it. It's very simple. So variables assigned either 0 or 1 are set to be in binary state. For example, male is 0 and female is 1. Okay, so dichotomous variables can be further described as either a discrete dichotomous or a continuous dichotomous. Let me write that. So dichotomous can be further divided into either discrete or continuous dichotomous variable. The idea is very similar to regular discrete variables and continuous variables. When two dichotomous variables are discrete, there is nothing in between them, and when they are continuous, there are possibilities in between. So dead or alive is discrete dichotomous variable. You can be dead or you can be alive, but you can't be both at the same time. Passing or failing an exam is a continuous dichotomous variable. So grades on a test can range from 0 to 100% with every possible. So percentage in between 0 to 100 percentage can be possible. So you could get 74 percentage and pass, or you could get 69 percentage and fail, or a 69.5 percentage and pass. So if your professor rounds up, so dead or alive, dead or alive is discrete, dichotomous, and pass or fail. A pass or fail is continuous dichotomous. Okay, so that's what about different types of dichotomous, and then the difference between the binary and dichotomous. So the line between discrete and continuous dichotomous variables is very thin. For example, it could be argued that a person who has been dead for 3 days is more dead than someone who has been declared brain dead, who is on life support. Okay, whatever it may be. So these are the main examples. In addition to that, the widely used example I'm gonna take. So for example, let's take one example in that. A typically gender is coded one for women and two for men. So example, gender is coded one for women and two for men. So this is in a nominal variable that can easily be converted into a dummy variable, say woman, where women are coded 1 and others are 0. That's it. Simple. So women are coded as 1 and others as 0. Simple. So consider now the simple frequency table. So if you compute the average of that variable, we'll get the frequency of a men and then a woman. So that's how we can add some of the statistical summary tools to this binary or dichotomous variables also. So now let's get into the actual data sets and see. So this is our first data set. This is customer segmentation, and as we have seen, customer ID, and after that you see the gender, you got the male and then female. So if you take a female as 1 and male as 0, this is absolutely a binary variable. You have only two, either this or that. So gender is our binary data or dichotomous data. Then age is, as we have discussed earlier, age is discrete, annual income continuous come discrete. Then spending score, obviously it is ordinal. Then profession, nominal. And then work experience, it's discrete. Family size is also discrete. Okay, so now we will look into the one more data. So here we have Amazon e-commerce data. So here we can see that you got the unique ID, product name. Let me get into the data here. Okay, let me create. So you got the index, and after that unique ID. Then you got the product name is your nominal. Then manufacturer, again nominal. Then price, continuous, number available in stock 5 2. These are all 5 new. Okay, this is 5 3. This is discrete. Then stock is new, and so this is new or old. So if it is new or old, it's normally in nominal, and this can be new or old. So this can be converted into the, if you have only two, you can convert this into the binary or dichotomous using a dummy variable concept. Then you have rating. This is ordinal. The number of answered question, again it's a discrete. Then Amazon category and subcategory. Okay, these are different categories. These are all again nominal. And then here we do not have anything. Only here you do not have exactly the binary. You can convert them. Okay, then we will look into the more data sets. In here you can see you have a channels 1 2 1 2 and regions, and these are all again discrete and continuous variables, all are numerical. And here you have unit sales data. This is month, discrete. Unit sales again discrete. These are all numeric data, discrete and continuous. And here is the mobile new? Absolutely. Is a mobile new? If it is a new, it's 1. If it is old, it's 0. So this is absolutely a binary data. You see that? A binary variable. And products viewed, a number of products viewed, and then this could be discrete. Then visit duration, continuous. Is a returning visitor again. So let me check this data and do a bit of analysis. So let me scroll down completely here. So ecom. So in ecom, the first one you got is mobile. So ecom of is mobile. You see that you got a d type int, that's fine, but what you have is ones and zeros. Let me go for the unique. You got only 1 or 0, that's it, nothing else. So this is 1 comma 0. This is absolutely a binary. And similarly we will look into the another one. Similarly, we can look into the other one is a returning visitor. So again, the ecom is a returning visitor, and here it is again the same thing had happened. So now let me use the unique method. Again, this also 0 comma 1. This is also a binary. Is the mobile new? If it is new, 1. If it is old, 0. Is he the returning visitor? If it is a returning visitor, 1. If not, 0. So that's how a binary variable or binary data will be represented. So then time of the day, and then user action. So let's look into the user action. Let's understand what is this user action. I'm not sure. So ecom. So user action, let me look into the unique. So it got 4 labels or 4 categories, 0 1 2 3. So this is nominal. So user action is nominal. So let's look into the few more data sets. So we have seen this one, okay, e-commerce data. Then here stores, these are all stores. Again, these are all continuous and then discrete variables. Nothing much to look into that. And here, yes, here you got it, a gender. You see that gender, male or female. So let me take here B. So players, gender. So let me go for the gender unique. And here is that it has only 2, that's a male and female. You can give 1 to male and woman. So you can give 1 to W and 0 to M, and you can convert that into completely a binary. So that's it. So this is how we do the conversions, and this is how we convert nominal variable into a binary or dichotomous. These are the widely used example in the industry.